Elders, we all trust Master Lin, but matters involving practitioners of the demonic path are of great importance. A thorough investigation will only serve to prove his innocence, won't it? Ling Ya, let Senior Li examine your cultivation technique. Just relax. Senior Li comes from a sacred land, and is also the hallmaster of the demon-slaying alliance. He will give you a fair result.
Oh, so you're using the reputation of Qingshu Pavilion and the demon-slaying alliance to invite me, are you? Well then, let's see if you can see through my methods. I'll begin now.
Peak Master Lin, you actually colluded with the demonic sect. Have you forgotten? Your family, your fellow clansmen, they were all killed by people from the demonic sect. Now, just to keep your position as sect leader, you've forgotten your hatred and turned to the demonic path. I'm truly disappointed in you. Lin Yang, do you have anything to say now? It's not like I have some unique way of investigating, but you hid this cultivation technique so well that you really managed to fool us.
If you want to frame someone, you'll always find an excuse, won't you? Whether I've colluded with the demonic path or not, you know perfectly well in your heart, the facts are right in front of us, and I know exactly what's going on. The alliance to defeat the demons was created to unite our strength against the demon clan, but I never expected it would one day be used as a tool to frame our own people. Judging by how skilled you are at setting people up, I suppose you've done this plenty of times before. Heh, what do I have to be afraid of? Today, I'll just face you head on. You understand?
I have people above me. The evidence that Lin Ya has colluded with a certain sect's cultivation methods is already conclusive. As the current hallmaster of the alliance to defeat the demons, I will execute her on the spot, with all of you as witnesses. Hold on, this matter has not yet been fully investigated. We need to wait for further inquiry.
Hold the position. Elders, don't worry about me. Help. Seniors, save me. I don't want to die yet. One moment you don't want anyone to help, the next you're crying for help. Is this spiritual pressure driven you mad? Lin Ya, I, Li Heng, am here now, as a representative of the alliance, to defeat the demons. Even if the Heavenly King himself showed up, he'd have to give way to the alliance.
Count your numbers, oh mamma mia. Am I really going to get myself killed this time? Who is it? Who's hiding in the shadows and doesn't dare come out?
Liha, you really are quite impressive. Isn't this person the Azure Donkey from the ring? How dare you? Who are you? Why did you trespass into the Tianqing sect? Brother Kang Li, I just discovered a human traitor colluding with the demonic path and was about to execute him. Since you're here, Kang Li Shu, why don't I leave him to you to deal with? Are you sure he's colluding with the demonic path? Of course. Everyone sensed that evil aura just now. Impressive. Looks like Ling Ya was absolutely right. With methods like yours, I wonder how many innocent people you've wrongly accused. Someone like you doesn't deserve to remain in the demon-slaying alliance. Brother Kang Li, you must have been misled by this Ling Ya.
His cultivation suddenly recovered and then rapidly increased. This is a clear sign of practicing demonic techniques. If you're going to accuse me of framing someone, then show your evidence. I'll just say it. These sword cultivators are all brawn and no brains. My future disciple should have already seen for herself just how incompetent Kang Li is. At a time like this, it's my turn to step in. Hey, Brother Cowley, you're not going to be fooled by such a clumsy trick, are you? This isn't good. That's right, but such a petty trick, I saw through it at a glance. Watch closely. Disciple, isn't your master impressive, or what?
Senior Qingyan, perhaps you should head back first. I have a heart-seeking beast that can distinguish between truth and lies. Once the heart-seeking beast appears, he won't be able to hide anything, even if he wants to. The name Qingyang Senior sounds a bit familiar. Wait, the great Qingyang from Qingyan Shuanan sect? No, that's impossible. Why would someone of that caliber show up at Tianxing sect? And he even looks like he's about to expose me. What is he after? Senior Qingyong, could it be that you're the Qingyong from Shuanan sect?
Jinyuan, it seems that even though I'm getting on in years, my reputation still carries some weight. I'm definitely taking this disciple. Li Hong, do you dare let me ask you a few questions in front of the new recruit? Sorry, that's an interrogation tactic for criminals. I have no obligation to answer your questions. Haha, Xiao Shen, you're being a bit too idealistic. Why should he agree to something like this? Don't you think so? I think you'd better take your Wengsing beast back. Qingyun. That's not quite right, Luli.
If Grandpa doesn't agree, does that mean there's no other way? Your cultivation still isn't enough. I will strictly follow the teachings and continue to work hard in the future. This big shot is Senior Shen's master, and Senior Shen is already in the tribulation crossing stage. So what's going on with this senior big brother today? Why have so many important figures shown up? You and I can guess all we want, but surely they're not here because of me, right? No way, are they really here because of me? Impressive, your mastery over spiritual power is truly extraordinary. With just a single glance, this woman managed to instantly restrain someone at the tribulation crossing stage. That's an absolutely terrifying level of strength. Lin Ye, you're questioning Li Heng, but let me ask you, has Lin Ya really practiced any demonic cultivation techniques? She has not. Let me ask you again, what was that evil aura detected during the test? That was a magical artifact I obtained from someone of the demonic path. I used a secret technique to extract the evil energy from it, then used another secret technique to temporarily seal it within Lin Ya's body, creating the false appearance that she had practiced demonic cultivation techniques. Let this serve as a warning from history. Li Hong, do you have anything else to say now? I was framed. Just now, I was under someone's control. I had no idea what I was saying. Li Heng, even the heart beast has already given a definite answer. So what are you still trying to argue about? What is this supposed to be? Arguing? The heart beast is your spirit beast. Would a spirit beast ever disobey its master's orders? Obviously, you made it frame me. Then what about the fact that you're holding an evil artifact? How do you explain that? As the whole master of the demon-slaying alliance, isn't it normal for me to have a few confiscated evil artifacts on me? In that case, why don't we conduct another test on Lianya to see if there's still any trace of evil energy inside him? A retest is fine. There might have been a little accident during my previous test, which led to a misjudgment. If it's proven that Lin Yang is innocent, then I'll let him go. That's right, it was just a minor mistake. There's no need to make such a big deal out of it. Sect Master. That's right, Brother Kang Li here. Sect Master Zhao's father is my senior brother, Zhao Ling of Qingshu Pavilion. For you to attack him without cause, are you trying to declare war on Qingqiu Pavilion directly? You're abusing your authority to frame others, and he's colluding with you to harm members of his own sect. The two of you really are birds of a feather. I'm taking you back to the Pomo Alliance for investigation. The people of Qingqiu Pavilion cannot be bullied by outsiders at will. If you insist on taking me back to the Pomo Alliance for investigation, then I'd rather die here right now. Once I'm dead, Qingqiu Pavilion will definitely avenge me. So, you want to die, is that it? Then I'll just have to grant your wish.
Oh no, Wuxi of the world, this show-off actually made his entrance like this. Wuxi, who only cares about the desert, he wants to snatch it too. Wang Chengjian, who is it this time? Liu Li, don't even think about it. Xingyi, this is my disciple, Liu Li, you can't take her. You may have plenty of magical treasures, but when it comes to wealth, who can compare to an alchemist? In the path of cultivation, wealth comes first among the four essentials. So what? Our guardian pavilion can still communicate, and under heaven and earth, we can form contracts with all things. That is the true great Tao. No matter how many paths there are, a single sword can break them all.
When it comes to offense, the most dazzling is surely Sword Immortal Qian. Do you think that means all sword cultivators are too rough? Look at my spirit beast, isn't it adorable? Whether it's sword cultivators or beast tamers, we alchemists could just throw pills at them and crush them. Esteemed seniors, I truly appreciate how much you value me, but for now, I have no intention of leaving the Tianxin sect. Oh, I'm not going to Tsinghua or Peking University. Want to go to Langxian to learn how to operate excavators. Ching, what did you just say? Master, I feel really happy here, and honestly, I can't bear to leave. Master, I still want to brew wine for you to drink.
Earlier, Master knew you were a filial child, but your talent is simply too great if you stay. There's really nothing more I can teach you. Right now, these three seniors are all top-tier experts. No matter which one you choose, your future will be much brighter than if you stay here. The matter of taking a new master came up so sudden, perhaps Qian just hasn't had time to process it yet. Why don't we find a quiet place to discuss it slowly? Please, let's go to Tianjin Peak for a brief talk. Wuji, you and I truly are of one mind. Just as I broke through to the grand perfection stage, I received news from Wenny. Father, that's wonderful news.
After years of accumulation, I finally managed to break through by sheer luck. Wuji, you can start getting ready to come to Qingxiao Pavilion. With my current cultivation, I should be able to secure an elder's position. When the time comes, no one will be able to object to me bringing you into Qingxiao Pavilion. Father, I'm afraid I can't leave. This is... So how did you end up offending all these people at once, Father? You have to save me. If Wang Qiangqian decides I should be killed, I'm afraid even those three seniors wouldn't hesitate for a moment. Although they haven't made a move against me yet, their attention is already fixed on me. If I dare to run, it'll be a dead end for sure. I understand. I'll go report to Sect Master Wuji right away. For now, just stay in your own cave residence, and don't show yourself under any circumstances. Qingxiao is very close to Tianxing Sect. If all goes well, I'll be able to get there by tomorrow.
Very good, he died well. You handled this matter well. Tianxing Sect, is it? I'll go with you. Don't worry with me there. I will make sure to get justice for Li Heng. Si Qianqi, have you made up your mind? The three of you are all outstanding figures in your respective fields, and I have great respect for you. But now, there's a problem. You mentioned the Kunlun Sword Sect and Xuanden Sect.
It's easy to be effective no matter which sect you join. You'll only be able to specialize in one discipline. Girl, I know your talent is extraordinary, but a person's lifespan is limited. That's right. Everything in this world has its own path. And whichever road you take, you can reach the Great Tao. But the reason there are only 4 great sacred lands is because, in our current world, we only see the path of beast taming and the path of divine abilities. With a complete cultivation system and the accumulated experience of countless predecessors, it's enough for you to cultivate all the way to the immortal realm. If you're interested in other fields, you can take your time to study them once you reach the immortal realm. After all, there are limits to what can be achieved in the human world.
Time cannot be wasted. The path of divine abilities, this path is the most boring. You don't need to pay it any mind. That's the path of Qingxiao Pavilion. Disciples of Qingxiao Pavilion can cultivate various divine abilities through secret methods, and these abilities can be combined to enhance each other, which is quite mysterious. Do you understand, Qianqian? There is also a karmic connection between you and me. Do you know Senior Kang Li? Thank you for the ring you gave me. Back then, your ancestors saved me, and I made a promise to them to look after the descendants of the Wang family. Now, this karma has fallen to you. By coming to Kunlun Sword Sect, you can both cultivate the Great Tao and fulfill this karmic bond. Chin. This is destined by the heavens. Yes, it's the will of heaven.
What kind of fate is that? Kang Li is just playing the emotional card, such a trivial karmic bond, and you make it sound like it's some grand destiny. I've always fought alone, that's just how I am. Are you all worried that I won't have enough energy to handle everything? But I think I have decent talent. How about this? Each of you teaches me a secret technique, and if I can master them all within the allotted time, that will prove I can handle it all.
Besides, during this cultivation process, we can also see which area I'm actually more talented in, right? Chen Chen, I think your idea is quite interesting. Come, Jian, I'll teach you a unique sensing technique I created myself. This method, when applied to alchemy, allows you to constantly sense the state of the pill, making it easy to adjust and apply changes at any time. It's also quite effective in combat. You've already started learning the Green Lotus Sword Technique. Do you know which element this sword technique belongs to? Based on the Green Lotus Sword Technique, I've created 4 other sword techniques, each with a different elemental attribute.
If you can master all 5 elemental sword techniques at the same time, the 5 elements will complement each other, and perhaps you'll be able to comprehend a sword technique that truly belongs to you. At that point, I'll teach you a method for applying spiritual power. Once you've learned it, your ability to use spiritual power will reach a whole new level. But what if I manage to learn them all? Then the 3 of us can all be your master show about that. In that case, which sacred land would I be considered a part of? If it really comes to that, you won't need to join any sacred land at all.
How about the 3 of us take you as our disciple in a personal capacity? That sounds great. I'm already used to living in the Tianxin sect. Can I continue to stay there? That's entirely up to you. Alright, then let's set a time limit. During this period, I'll study the secret techniques of all 3 of you at the same time. If I can master them all, I'll formally acknowledge all 3 seniors as my masters. Humph. Then let's start the day after tomorrow. Each day has 12 Shichen. Qingqian will rest for 3 of them, and in the remaining 9, I want the first 3 in the morning. Then I'll take the afternoon, and the evening will be for the other senior. Why are we starting the day after tomorrow? Someone will come looking for trouble tomorrow, so let's deal with that first.
Zhao Wuji actually managed to alarm Lin Shao, the head of Qingshao Pavilion. What is he trying to do? Are they going to fight directly? If these people start fighting, can Tianxing sect even survive? Don't worry, the purpose of sect leader Lin's visit is that our Tianjin sect's territory has always been under the jurisdiction of Qingshao Pavilion. Sect leader Lin is just here for a routine inspection. There's nothing strange about it. Wuji, what do you mean? What should we do?
It's very simple. When we receive them, we must use the highest level of courtesy. The Tianxing spirit has never been offered for a long time, right? This time, sect leader Lin is coming in person. If we don't offer it now, what are we waiting for? Elders, the Tianxing spirit is already the only thing in our sect that's truly presentable. If sect leader Lin finds out that he's coming in person and that we were even notified in advance, yet you're not even willing to expend the spiritual power needed to activate the Tianxing spirit, what do you think he'll make of that? Bring out the Tianxing spirit. Elders, you've made the right choice. Sect leader, you may go back now. There's no need to guard this place anymore.
Master, you finally came to see me. Are you here to save Ruin? Ruin has wronged you these days. Master, I will let you out right now. Master, the 3-month period is up. The sect competition should be over by now, right? Has that Wang Chan already been executed? Master, could it be that Wang Chan won? Later, let's go offer incense for Xiao Jun. Ruan Jun, and he's supposed to be the senior brother. How is he so useless? Before, he didn't dare fight Yue Zhao, and now he even got killed by Wang Qianqin. If that's not worthless, what is?
Ruyan, your senior brother is already gone. We're mourning, but he won't be coming back. The only thing we can do now is remember this grudge, and then make Wang Qianqian pay for it. Come down the mountain with Meathers, a good show waiting for you to watch.
Seniors, it seems that Zhao Wuji has given orders that Lin Shao, the head of Qingshao Pavilion, will be arriving soon, and everyone should prepare to welcome him, but he didn't inform us, the Tianjian Peak. So, should we go to greet him later? If Lin Xiao wants to come, let him come. If we go out to greet him ourselves, that's giving him too much face. Just wait here, he'll come find us on his own. The head of Qingshao Pavilion is asking, where are the people of Tianjin sect?
Not that capable, but sure likes to make a big show.
The 6 phases of heavenly stars are completely within the tolerance of the 3 grand elders. It won't have much of an effect on them. But with the 7th phase, even though it's just 1 more, they'll have to pay a certain price. With the 9 resonances of heavenly stars, the 3 grand elders will probably have to go into seclusion for several years to recover.
Benyin Ridge, Sect Master Lin. I heard that the Tianjin sect has an honored guest visiting. May I ask where this guest is? It should be over at Tianjian Peak with Sect Master Mo. Frankly, I haven't been able to command Tianjian Peak for a long time. Even if they didn't come to greet me, I wouldn't dare say much. Since it's an honored guest, how could you expect me to just call them over? As the Sect Master, I should personally extend the invitation.
Fellow Taoist Ji, since you're here, why not come out and have a chat?
It's true there really aren't many normal cultivators among you. Sect Master Lin, there's nothing for us to discuss, no need for pleasantries. If you have something to say, just say it. Fellow G, if I remember correctly, this area where the Tianxing sect is located is still under the jurisdiction of my Qingshao Pavilion. If anything happens here, it should be up to Qingshao Pavilion to make a ruling. I heard that as soon as you showed up, you acted all high and mighty, and immediately killed one of my Qingshao Pavilion disciples. What's the meaning of that? Do you think my Qingshao Pavilion has no one capable? You say that was justified. That person colluded with the demonic path, and as the leader of the demon-slaying alliance, I executed him on the spot though. Was that wrong? Li Hong is himself a hall master of the demon-slaying alliance. Over the years, who knows how many members of the demonic path and demon clan he has slain. You accuse him of colluding with the demonic path. Do you have any proof? I am here today to seek justice for my innocent disciple who died a tragic death. If you have nothing to hide, come out and confront me face to face. There's no need for face-to-face confrontation. I can't be bothered to meet you. But who said I don't have evidence?
This is a memory reconstruction using a secret technique to extract the cause from someone's memory, and then employing special means to replay those memories. Spare me, demon, spare me. In the following scenes, you can also see him using the targets taught to him by the demonic path to frame many innocent righteous people. Every single incident is clearly shown in the images.
When Jian from the 6th-hand bamboo slips 7,541 beheaded him, the crowd actually erupted in waves of cheers. Well done, well done, well done. So, Master Lin, does this count as conclusive evidence now? Although there were indeed issues with Li Heng, I'm afraid Master Ji didn't know any of this when he killed him. Was your killing him really in accordance with proper procedure? My eyes can see through people's hearts, I could tell at a glance. For example, right now, I can see at a glance, Master Lin, that although you appear calm on the surface, you're actually about to explode with anger. Master Ji, I heard that you came this time for a disciple of Tianxing sect named Wang Qianqian. I've looked over her record, she managed to get started in just half a month, and her upright conduct in building houses is truly impressive.
Speaking of which, although my Qingshao Pavilion may not compare to the Kunlun Sword Sect, we actually aren't lacking in access to secret manuals. Besides that, we can also cultivate various divine abilities to support our sword techniques, so the swordsmanship of Qingshao Pavilion's disciples is no less powerful than that of the Kunlun Sword Sect.
Since such a talented disciple has appeared within the territory of Qingshao Pavilion, according to the rules, Qingshao Pavilion has the right of first refusal to recruit her. Now, I intend to exercise that right. Please have Wang Qianqian come out. I want to speak with her personally. Qianqian, if you refuse her, just leave with the 3 seniors. Qingshao Pavilion won't be able to do anything to you. What happened before was just a minor misunderstanding. Qingshao Pavilion has always valued strength, and as long as someone truly has talent, I, Lin Xiao, will never treat Wang Qianqian unfairly. Someone destined for a brilliant future in the martial world should be me. The one being invited to join Qingshao Pavilion should be me. How could it be Wang Qianqian? Why? On what grounds? It seems you've already made your decision, and that's only natural. Since Wang Qianqian at least knows her place. If she truly has talent, she could be worth cultivating. So, what is your decision? Wang Qianqian is rather strange if she turns out to have great talent in cultivating divine abilities and gains Lin Xiao's favor. That would be bad. Refuse her. Quickly refuse Sect Master Lin. I don't want to join Qingshao Pavilion. Oh, you don't want to join Qingshao Pavilion? Then do you want to join the Kunlun Sword Sect? That's not it either. I won't join the Kunlun Sword Sect. That leaves Shuandan Sect and Beast Taming Sect, the current 4 Great Holy Lands. I don't want to join any of them. Why is that? I heard that for 1,000 years. This sword hasn't seen any new ascendants. So what? So, is it possible that there's a problem with the path of cultivation itself? Are you questioning the path of the 4 Great Holy Lands? Over countless ages, the 4 Great Holy Lands have produced many ascendants, which shows that the path itself isn't the problem. It's just that in the past 1,000 years, no one has ascended. Maybe this means that to reopen the road to immortality, a brand new path is needed. So what you're saying is, as a mere foundation establishment disciple, you think you can blaze a new trail? That's exactly what I mean. I'll forge my own path. The 4 Great Holy Lands aren't right for me. Then I wish you success. Boshan Wang Qianqian, do you dare to swear that you will never join the 4 Great Holy Lands in this lifetime?
I can. I want you to make a heavenly Dao oath. Fine.
Since you have such great ambition, I won't insist any further. I wish you success in forging the 5th Great Path. Now that everything here is settled, let's return. Sect leader, as for my useless son, since you know he's useless, why even bring him up? A mid-tier sect isn't exactly a disgrace for him. Soft delicate snowflakes gently drift down from the sky, swirling as the cold biting north wind howls.
Sect leader.
Father,
Wu Ji, you should keep a low profile for a while. I'll find a way to earn some merits, and then bring you into Qingshao Pavilion.
Wuji, it seems you won't be able to go to Qingshao Pavilion anytime soon. Speaking of which, Wuji, you've been the sect leader for 100 years now, haven't you?
Yes.
Our Tianxing sect has always been fair and just. The capable take the lead peak candles can be replaced, and so can the sect leader. As long as the 3 grand elders unanimously pass a resolution, a re-election for the sect leader can be initiated. If the winner gains the support of more than 80% of the disciples, they can succeed as the sect leader.
then I, as the sect leader, will be waiting for someone to challenge this position.
Everyone is encouraged to actively challenge for the position of sect leader after all. Competition brings progress.
After the previous sect competition, plus Lin Xiao's recent actions, the Tianxing sect's emotional origin points have been completely used up. However, with 670, 0 origin points, it shouldn't be a problem to learn the next few techniques. I'm worried the other 2 might try to cause trouble, so it's better to be cautious. Qiangqin, you have to understand, we sword cultivators have never liked scheming or playing tricks, but it's different with alchemists and beast tamers, their hearts are much more devious. Qiangqin, do your 5 spiritual roots lean toward any particular element? Is any one of your spiritual roots stronger than the others? All 5 of my spiritual roots are equally strongly balanced.
Oh, may I examine your spiritual roots in more detail?
Wang Qianqian's 5 spiritual roots are actually perfectly balanced in all 5 elements. This phenomenon is even rarer than a heavenly spiritual root, truly a perfect balance of the 5 elements. In that case, I'll just pick a sword technique at random.
Simplify it.
Simplification complete.
Even with an innate sword body, it would still take quite some time to comprehend a sword technique of this level. She'll soon encounter her first difficulty, and when that happens, I can resolve her confusion with just a few words. At that point, she'll definitely be so impressed by my brilliance that she'll beg me to take her as my disciple. What's going on? Hasn't she reached the first challenging part yet? Should I take the initiative and give her a hint? Forget it, I'll just wait a bit longer. But if I keep waiting, today's teaching session will end before I even get a chance to show off my skills.
My suffering surpasses yours. The spiciness is overwhelming.
Wang Changqian has actually already grasped the basics. In less than 3 hours, she's managed to get the hang of an Earth grade technique.
Senior, is there something wrong with the way I'm practicing? Or is it that my progress is too slow?
Your progress is indeed just average. You still need to work harder. But make sure not to let the other two know about our actual progress, or they'll make fun of us. Average? Average, my ass. But I need to make the other two think things aren't going well on my end, so they'll let their guard down. Then, when the time comes, I'll give them a huge surprise. I really am a one-of-a-kind sword cultivator blessed with both wisdom and strength. This round is in the bag.
What's wrong? Is your cultivation not going well?
We've only just started. What's the rush? After all, this is an Earth grade sword technique. It's not something you can rush.
It seems Chen Chen is still better suited to my cultivation method. Chen Chen, come with me to cultivate.
That fool Jingyang, she really fell for it.
Are all experts this cautious?
You have to understand, sword cultivators rely on brute force and love to charge straight in. As for beast tamers, they have all sorts of tricks up their sleeves, and their minds are as sharp as their faces are thick. We have to watch out for them. Chen Chen, this time I'm going to teach you a sensory technique. This technique is my own creation, and it's called the 1000 Mechanisms Sensory Art. The foundation of this technique is sensing QI. Everything in this world, whether it's an object or a living being, has its own QI. When we sense that qi, we can perceive the true nature of things and see what ordinary people cannot. For example, I use the 1000 Mechanisms Sensory Art on your senior brothers and sisters. Your eldest senior brother has a very unusual soul. Not only is it stronger than most, but it also shows signs of mutation. In the future, if he wants to progress further, he'll need to cultivate soul techniques that are suited to him. Then there's your second senior sister. Her soul is also rather unusual. Right now, her soul is somewhat unstable, and she may soon experience a nightmare. If she can overcome this nightmare, she might undergo some kind of transformation. But if she can't get through it, I'm afraid her cultivation will never advance again for the rest of her life.
Senior, is there any way to resolve it?
This nightmare can also be considered a heart demon. Whether she can overcome it depends entirely on herself. If others try to help by force, it will only backfire. Next is your third senior brother. The aura on him is very unique, not something a human would possess. He must have the bloodline of another race. If he can fully awaken and harness his non-human bloodline, he might even have more potential than your other two senior brothers and sisters.
A non-human bloodline. It seems that third senior brother's petrification illness is caused by this non-human bloodline. If we want to investigate the origin of his bloodline, we'll probably have to return to the Yu family.
For now, I'll guide you through teaching you the very first level, step by step. Let's begin.
Simplify. Although this secret technique of mine isn't very advanced at the beginning, it's still quite difficult to cultivate. If Wang Changqian finds it a bit challenging, then I can really put my skills to use. When I patiently explained it to her, how could she not want to become my disciple on the spot? I really don't know how Ji Wuxi or Liu Li could possibly compare to me. This is great. I'm gradually understanding everything.
While she's already gotten the basics, this disciple is destined to be mine, Qingyang's. Not only is Wang Changqian incredibly talented in alchemy, but she's also picking up my unique secret technique this quickly. Who could possibly compete with me for this disciple? Changqian, your progress is barely possible, but you still need to keep working hard. The main thing is, you must keep your progress hidden from Ji Wuxi and Liu Li, so they don't try any tricks. Just wait when the 7th day comes, we'll give Ji Wuxi and Liu Li a real surprise. You want to compete with me? Can you win?
What I'm teaching you today is a secret technique for cultivating spiritual power, called the Soul Void Technique. By applying your spiritual power, you can control all living beings in the world. Originally, I developed this secret technique to better control spirit beasts, but in the end, I discovered it also has tremendous effects when used on people. However, if used properly, this method can be wondrous, but if misused, it's hardly any different from the ways of demons and heretics. But after all, it is just a technique. Whether it is righteous or evil depends entirely on the one who uses it. I am passing this technique on to you as my direct disciple. I hope you will use it wisely. Senior, do you really trust me that much? Naturally, I have my own ways to judge. Close your eyes. I will now teach you the first level. Simplify. You have entered the basics. Try using it behind my back. To think you managed to get started in just 2 short hours. Senior, should we keep our cultivation progress a secret from the other two? Qian, as expected. You are truly intelligent. How now? Wait, huh? Time left. Keep cultivating.
Phew. It seems I've more or less grasped the secret techniques of all 3 seniors.
Seniors, my disciple is exceptionally gifted. What do you think?
Since we're taking disciples, I don't mind.
In that case, I agree as well. Since I've already given my word, I will of course keep my promise.
Since that's the case, I agree. As Ji Wuxi, I'll take you as my last disciple. However, if you don't join the Kunlun sword sect, I won't be able to teach you the Qingyan sword manual.
That's already more than enough.
Qian, go pay your respects to your 3 masters.
Qian, during these 10 days of training, I've already regarded you as my own disciple, so I've prepared a gift for you in advance to mark your apprenticeship.
Gift disciple.
This spirit beast, Doa, found in an ancient secret realm, is high grade and cultivable in 2 directions, illusion arts or speed. Both directions allow it to learn a skill called listening technique, which lets you eavesdrop over 1,000 miles. You're a level 2 beast tamer, so you can form a contract with a second spirit beast. Doa should be a great fit for you. However, forming a contract with a spirit beast requires the beast's consent. This Doa is introverted, Back then, it took me much effort to earn its trust and agree to leave with me. So Qianqian, don't rush. You should.
Hey, Master Liuli, what were you about to say just now?
Oh, it's nothing. Looks like it's quite willing to follow you, which saves us a lot of trouble. Just find some time to form a contract with it.
Alright.
You too, as elders, you haven't come without gifts.
How could I not be prepared? Before I left, I knew I'd gain another disciple. I had the apprenticeship gift ready. For alchemists, spiritual herbs are key. This pouch contains various medicinal ingredients. If you need other herbs while refining pills, just ask. Finding herbs is no trouble for your master. These are my alchemy insights and a few pill recipes. See if you can learn. If you don't understand, feel free to ask.
Thank you, Master.
I heard that you want to upgrade the Tai sword, but that will require quite a lot of ores. Kang, bring out the ores I've prepared.
Ores prepared by Master. When did Master prepare them?
Hey, junior sister, these are all the ores I've collected. See if it's enough to upgrade the Tai sword. If anything's missing, just let me know and I'll find more. If you're short on anything, just ask your senior brother. He doesn't have much to do, so helping you look for ores will keep him from getting bored. So, how about it? My gift isn't any worse than yours, right?
All I can see is that you're truly shameless.
Qianqian, I've lingered here for quite a while, but there's a pile of things waiting for me to handle back at the sect. I'll have to leave soon.
It's the same for me. I can't stay much longer either.
I'll keep Lin Xiao occupied on my end, so he won't turn his attention to the Tianqing sect again. As for Zhao Wuji, I can't kill him outright. If I act directly, Lin Xiao will definitely start nagging again. He's such a pain, I'd rather not deal with him for now. Moreover, Zhao Wuji is no match for Lin Yue now. Is he sure he can take the position of the head sect leader within a year? Of course I am sure.
Qianqian, how will you deal with Liu Ruyan?
These days, on his way to Hualai's place at Shendan Peak to drink tea, Qiyu met a woman named Liu Ruyan, who seemed to be learning the knowledge of a pharmacist there. Qiyu said that for some reason, he felt a bit of fondness for this woman at the time, so he casually tested her a little. During their conversation, he also discovered that Liu Ruyan hadn't been studying for long, but she did have some talent, so he inexplicably started thinking about taking her as his disciple. Liu Ruyan probably noticed that Qiyu was fairly satisfied with her, and suddenly started crying and brought up Qianqian. Why did she start crying and bring up Qianqian? She kept saying that Qianqian used to be her best friend, and she couldn't just watch her good sister go down the wrong path. She told Qiyu that Wang Qianqian had only been on the path of cultivation for 3 months, so there was no way she could be a genius at alchemy. She also said that Qianqian has a ring with all sorts of strange things inside, and maybe it was those things that helped her deceive everyone and cheat her way into getting the alchemist's token. And then she said that Wang Qianqian is a fake genius, and that she herself is the real alchemy prodigy. She hopes Qiyu will bring her to see me, so she can show off her talent in front of me. Qiyu had originally intended to assess Liu Ruyan to see if he could take her as a disciple, but after all this, he simply ignored Liu Ruyan and didn't go to meet Hualai as planned. He just turned around and left. After hearing his report, my first reaction was that this person must be out of their mind. Afterwards, I had Qiyu look into it, and it turns out that Liu Ruyan has a deep connection with our Qianqian. Liu Ruyan was originally to be executed, but due to the demon-breaking order, she was temporarily detained, awaiting investigation by the demon-breaking alliance. This time, she was let out under the pretense of an opportunity.
Since the demon-breaking alliance was established, some have abused its authority. Since she bears such a serious crime, I can now investigate and convict her in the name of the demon-breaking alliance.
There's no need to trouble Master with this. I'll handle the matter of Liu Ruyan myself. Liu Ruyan is blessed with good luck. As long as her good luck remains, she will not die easily. We have to use up all her good luck before we can truly defeat her.
Oh well, that's just how it is. Qianqian, you were dragged down by me after all. Otherwise you would have been able to choose from the 3 holy places.
Master, regardless of the Qingxiao Pavilion incident, I will not join any holy land. Master, you should secure the position of sect leader first, then we can build the Tianqing sect together. Middle tier sects, upper tier sects, super sects, and even holy lands. When I said I wanted to blaze a new path, I meant it from the very beginning. This time, I'm giving myself 10 years. In 10 years, I want Tianqing sect to become a holy land.
Alright, since it's my junior sister's wish, I will help you.
Sounds a bit crazy, but just like last time, I'm in too.
Making the Tianqing sect, a relatively obscure and perhaps even unremarkable sect, into a truly revered and universally acknowledged holy land, such an incredibly ambitious, audacious, and frankly outrageous idea. And yet, astonishingly, they are actually completely serious and fully committed to pursuing this seemingly impossible and utterly preposterous goal.
Master, We are just waiting patiently on you to begin.
Alright, if you all insist on making a fuss, I guess I have no choice but to go along with you.